Hello again, ENC 90 students. This is your professor, Michael Bloomingberg, and the purpose of this video is to introduce you to the Week 6 coursework and also clarify some things as we go through for this week's assignments. So, from the Blackboard homepage, the first thing I'm going to do is click on Weekly Assignments in the Week 6 folder. And I'm going to adjust the camera just to pan out a little bit. And so, as always, the best place to start is with the Week 6 listing of assignments. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. And again, I have to pan out just a bit, and hopefully, as I scroll down, you'll be able to see these things. I'm not assigning any readings this week. We're going to slow down the pace just a little bit this week because I know we've been moving very quickly. The only thing that you need to review is just the culture essay assignment sheet. And again, I have linked that to the Week 6 folder so you can review that. I know we've looked at that in some detail already, but it is there should you have the need to refer back to it. As far as submitted assignments go, one of the reasons we're slowing the pace down is so that you have enough time to complete a rough draft of the culture essay. I wanted you to just make sure you review the assignment sheet, and please note that it must be a completed draft. And your due date for this week is Sunday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on September 27th. Hey, we had some fun with this last week, and you might have noticed I tried to stay in the background this past week. I'll be doing a little bit more posting on the discussion board. I just kind of like to see what you guys were able to do, and I'll post a follow-up, but you're going back to what you did last week with describing your color and following the instructions closely. What I want you to do though, and this is I put on here, I will make a video to assist you. We're going to talk about it in just a moment when we go to the discussion board. But what I want you to do really is just add on to the activity, because at this point you go back to your posting, and what I'm asking you to do is just go ahead and reveal your color at this point, because I think everybody had a chance to log on and try to take a guess at your color. So go ahead and do that. But there's also going to be a little bit more involved, so we'll talk about that as we go through. There will be a thread as well, just as there is each week, where you can post questions or comments. Don't hesitate to use that thread, by the way. If you need to ask any questions or make any comments, you can always email me as well. And then for this week, now I need to clarify with the My Writing Lab. You're starting sentence skills, but I didn't want to jump the gun on you, and I did that a little bit last week, so I apologize for that. If you need to finish up the paragraph development module, feel free to do that. You still have some time to finish, and I'm going to wait to review your work on that, so I don't want to penalize anybody. I know 1 week when we've been having 2 weeks is a lot to ask for, so take this week, but also don't hesitate in starting on sentence skills on that particular module. So note your deadline is Sunday, October 4th for the sentence skills module, so you still have a couple weeks to work on that. Okay, so I'm going to go back up, and I'll adjust the camera in just a moment, because what I want to do is go back to the Week 6 folder, and here you can see again the assignment sheets are there for you. The culture essay rough draft submission is right down there if I click on it. Same set of instructions as always. Your deadline is noted there, and once again you just want to make sure you do the browse my computer and attach your file on that. And it's a little bit hard to see at the moment, but down in the corner is your submission option for that. And I'm going to adjust cameras, so bear with me. It's going to get just a little bit jumpy, but I want to make sure I can get everything into the picture view that I can. Discussion board, I'm going to go ahead, and you can see it at the bottom of your screen. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and then what I want to do is readjust the camera again so that you can see what I'm asking you to do. The big thing this week is, and I've put this in red just to indicate the change, for week 6, so that's this week, please reveal your color now and make this your official posting for the week along with this. How hard was it to do this assignment? You had to write from the point of view of someone who was born blind or never able to see color. So talk about that, and remember that you want to post a reply to a classmate on this as well. Have some fun. And I'm going to interject. I've been holding off on this, but I like to have fun with this too. I think what I might do is go ahead and interject my color and see if you can guess it. And I'll also post what this assignment was all about, so hopefully you'll be able to get the full effect from that. Okay, so if I go back to weekly assignments now, and if I go to the week 6 folder, down at the bottom, and it's not in your camera view here, but below discussion board you'll see the writing path for My Writing Lab. So I'm going to click it, and that will pull up the modules. And what I'll have to do again is just readjust the camera slightly so that we can get all of that into view. And so over here is where the Sentence Skills module is located. Paragraph development, again, if you need to finish it up, feel free to do so. I will not penalize you. Just make sure you have it finished by the end of this week. And so Sentence Skills, camera's not getting all of that in, so I'll adjust. Starting with sentence structure, going down to transitions, and again, working through each topic, making sure you do your recall and apply before you do your post test. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted to add a couple of other notes before I sign off on this video. I have been a bit under the weather the last few days, and so I do want to apologize because I have not updated some of your assignments in a while in terms of giving you feedback. So I'm going to be working on that pretty hard this week, so I'm hopeful to be able to get some more feedback to you. I also sent out a starfish response as I was required to do for a survey, and so you might have noticed that you received an email from me stating your academic progress. Whether it was a kudo, as in keep up the good work, that's great. That just means keep doing what you're doing fine. But if you have an indicator that there are some missing assignments, you might want to go back through your Grade Center on Blackboard and see what's going on there. Now we're an online class, so I don't get to see you face to face to really stress, hey, I'm missing this, or hey, don't leave the class because if you do, you're going to fail. You really need to keep yourself motivated. Some of you are doing a wonderful job with that, but just make sure you stay on task. If you have questions, feel free to let me know. Hope you found this video helpful. I wanted to make a brand new video because I know there was some confusion last week with some of the old deadlines. So I'll see what I can do in the future just to make sure these videos stay fresh and up to date. Take care. If you have questions, email me, and good luck.